Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your romantic love reading for the month of February. The spread I'm doing regards to is your next major romantic relationship. So this is really for Taurus singles. Now, if you're already coupled, though, you can apply what I'm saying to your current relationship, as in the next phase of an existing romantic relationship, okay? But how I'm going to read it is for singles, first and foremost. Next major relationship for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, etc. for the month of February 2019. This channel is called The Witching Hour. My name's Michelle and I'm a witch. Spread a little sage for us. I'm using the Connolly Tarot. It's a vintage set. And it is created by Eileen Connolly and illustrated by her son, Peter Paul Connolly. This reading is for next major romantic relationship for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You might want to check out your other signs as they are placed in your chart, as they come up. But as it is, this one is for the month of February 2019. These are ready. I greet and welcome the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, and greet the directions of north, east, south, and west to this reading to give us clear view, perspective, and guidance from our guides, spirit, our ancestors on the other side, and loved ones, and all of our spiritual allies. I'm going to cut that once more. Feels like it wants to be cut again. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Okay, this person is possibly Virgo. This is the Virgo card, the Hermit, number 9. This is for a September Virgo, not an August one, so kind of reclusive, spiritual, wise, sage, an old soul, someone who's independent, coming together. The immediate thing I got from this card, the Six of Pentacles, is a charitable cause. So you both have altruistic tendencies towards the same cause, whether that be saving animals, rescue, helping people in shelters or natural disaster, or even just like a social group that focuses on a particular area of healing, like divorce or abuse or domestic violence, anything, helping children. Your first impression of them, the Wheel of Fortune, these are kind of major hitting cards already. Is this was like a stroke of luck. It happens by chance. It also happens on the turning of an event in your life. So your life is changing from one thing to the next. I feel like they're coming out of their singledom. They've been single for a while. Their effect on you personally is the Empress. Another major hitting card. So they make you feel like a king or a queen. They bring out the nurturing, the sense of royalty, or you feeling regal or independent or beautiful. They kind of they just bring out the best of you in the feminine energy. They make you feel like a real, that Shania Twain song, Man, I Feel Like a Woman, like that. So I do get that this person has masculine energy and that they're kind of They were reclusive for a while and coming out of their single days. I feel that they're more mature than who you have encountered before. I feel that this is a turning of events. It's a turning of events for you personally, but I also feel in your lives individually that there was a shift and a change, and you're coming out of one phase of your life and into the next one. And your first impression is feeling lucky, feeling really lucky to have found this person, but that you both are interested in the same charitable causes. You both have the same life path, so to speak, the same priorities and values. They make you feel really, really special. I almost want to say like a pageant queen. They make you feel like you're really beautiful. They notice all the beautiful attributes in you, and yet they're not full of flattery. That's not, I don't get that they're full of flattery. I feel that their compliments are very sincere. And the nature of this relationship is a completely brand new one, and a new phase, a new turn of events in your life. Feeling like apprehension. Do I have to choose something right now? Do I have to make up my mind? And I'm not getting that at all. It's more like, oh my goodness. The challenges for you would be in the Two of Cups, in wondering if they are your soulmate or not. And the Fool card, the nature of the relationship is to let it unfold naturally. To let it unfold naturally. To not try and push it in any one direction and try and put a label on the relationship right away. For some of you, it's karmic in the sense that it's similar to like a twin flame type of relationship. It's like this person was meant to be. And so you might put a lot of pressure on yourself to figure things out right away, or things in your relationship are going to be maybe over, like when there's an issue or a problem, that it's overworked instead of letting problems unfold on their own and kind of taking a more laid back, easy approach to things. Like, in other words, tending to make things too serious. Tending to make things too serious or make too much out of smaller things, especially the nature of the relationship. The nature of the relationship wants to unfold naturally. And so the outcome, though, is very good. So if you take like a lighter hand, the results are going to be the Four of Wands. So we're talking good marriage material, happiness, harmony. It's a foundation. It's like, let it be new. Let it be what it is. Take things as they come. It's not a frivolous relationship. It doesn't mean that it's frivolous or superficial. What it means is it wants to unfold naturally and organically on its own. And that is the overall outcome, is that if you do that, this is a new person. We're talking about like even moving in together eventually. Eventually, for some of you, you already are in this type of relationship and saying to yourself, this is the kind of person I can really have a lot of fun with, but still feel very stable and secure with. Their marriage material, you know. Excuse me. The heater came on. I forgot to shut it off. Let me see what's next here. This person is glad to have found you. They're really, really glad to have found you. They see you the same way. They see you as marriage material. But because of their past history, possibly because they've been single for so long, they don't want to rush to the altar. Okay, they don't want to rush forward with that kind of thinking. But inwardly, they feel this. They do feel it. So I'm getting a very strong emphasis to not push it too soon, too far, too fast, okay? Because it is already good material. It's already really good relationship material. It already is. And the overall effect on you is one of collaboration and unity, support. This is like what I'm getting off of this card, which is the Three of Pentacles, is that it requires support from, I'm thinking, I don't know why I'm thinking this, but like couples counseling, almost like you may feel that you want to put the relationship in good hands. You might want to be around other people. You might not want to be alone with this person a lot and focus too much on just the one-on-one conversations when it comes to sorting things out and living your life and making your plans. It's almost like you want it to be a collaborative effort, and I get a good feeling from that. It's almost like, and the 3 energy matches the Empress. It's like this could potentially become a blended family, and you want to take the time necessary to blend together. That's the distinct impression I'm getting. And the end result of this is the Temperance card, Major Arcana. All heavy hitting cards. This is not a frivolous relationship. This is not a flash in the pan. This is about having fun and letting things unfold, knowing they're the one, but yet letting it unfold as if you don't know it's the one. So does that make sense? It's like you need to take it as it comes, and yet still keep this other balanced perspective of this is marriage material, or keeping, both things in perspective at once. And that's the Temperance card. This card still keeps jumping up at me that this is a blended family type of card. This is going to be a person. An overall effect on you is that it's going to make you feel like you're not just in it alone. There may have been too much isolation in relationships before, and you might have a tendency to closely examine this person. But what it is more taking an easier approach, taking a bird's eye perspective, knowing that it takes a lot of other blended opinions and perspectives to help you develop your own perspective of this person and the nature of the relationship. Because it's totally brand new. You've never had this kind of relationship before. I can tell you that right now, Taurus. The underlying energy, is the 10 of Wands, which means underlying. So this isn't overall outcome. Underlying energy being the 10 of Wands means that there was an end recently. A phase that ended. A phase of you doing too much of the work. Could possibly be, for some of you, you might be afraid that this person is going to make you the workhorse of the relationship. You might be concerned that because it could potentially be a blended family, that you're the odd man out. You have to kind of stand up against the opinions of all these other people on their side of the family or their friends, like peer pressure, approval, and all that stuff. So for some of you, you might be contending with that. And as a result, you're thinking, okay, this relationship is about us, not everybody else. And you might have, some of you might have apprehension that, well, if they have kids, I don't want to be the workhorse of this relationship. Do they just want me to, take care of their kids, or, finance everything, or, that something of that nature? But I don't see it as being such. I just see it as it bringing up those issues, but that everything will resolve itself peacefully, with that Temperance added, that you view others as that you incorporate your own sense of support, not make these lines of me against them, or me, my family, and their family type of thing. This is about developing unity. This is about developing unity, and that's the next phase for you both. And I think it's going to be good if you just watch out for those types of elements. because it is going to be a blend. It's going to be a blend. I keep getting that over and over again with that Three of Pentacles. Really beautiful energy, though, overall. Here's your Witch's Wisdom card. These are created by Barbara Michael John Free and Flavia Kate Peters. At the bottom of the deck, we have Cloak, Concealment, and that's the underlying energy. So the overall energy from this is Litha, intensification. Yeah. So to me, this is the summer solstice. This is like the zenith of your happiness. And what you have lying underneath it all are doubts and insecurities of the unknown. You're afraid of letting it unfold, which is the overall, that underlying thing of two people coming together, two people with histories, and you're coming together. You might have children, they might have children, or they have a support system, but you really don't. You're kind of self-sufficient, or you have children and they're more of a single person. They've never had children before. Something along those lines where it's like you both come from these different backgrounds and histories, and it's a matter of blending them together. And where are we a family, and where are we a couple? Or how do we approach issues or challenges as they come up together as a couple? And it's like that's where your strength lies, is in remembering that in the context of everything, of being a family, or them having a support system, people who are like family to each of you, and the opinions of each supporting family's members or friends are looking at the other person, and that you have to remember we're a couple first. And we're going to decide, and we're going to lead. And we lead as mates. You know, we're individuals. We're still individuals, very much so. The Empress and the Hermit, still very much individuals. But we're going to blend, and we're going to deal with and approach our life and our collective family and friends as individuals and as a couple with this beautiful Temperance card. And we will blend things together and lean on the collective support of people that we will find out during this relationship they're gonna kind of reveal themselves to us, people who really do have the highest intentions for us and supporting us, helping make this new transition into this new relationship. And that will help dispel the fears or hidden doubts that we have, and help us focus on what's best, to bring out the best in each other, and as individuals, as a couple, as a family, whether they be your children or just friends who you consider to be family. I think it's all going to be really good. It is definitely the end of the old phase of your life, definitely coming into a new one. Whole new perspective, but I feel that this person is grounded who you're going to meet. They're going to bring out the best in you. You're going to bring out the best in them. And yes, it will bring about what challenges lay before you. And as long as you stay together and unified, and there's no power struggles, that's the most important thing, is that it's not a power struggle. It's a collaborative effort for the highest good of all. You guys are going to be fantastic. I can feel it. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Taurus. That was awesome. If you want to connect with me for a personal reading or to make a donation to this channel, the links are in the drop-down box below. Check out my video library and see if anything else resonates for you in your other moon and rising signs, Venus signs, etc. So until we meet again, from my soul to yours, much love and brightest blessings. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.